Now, from your Weather Authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Well, it's been another dreary day for most of the tri-state today, and rainy as well. We had the rain moving through part of the tri-state by about the midday hour, and it's been fairly light, though, so that's at least some positive, but it was a chilly rain, and still a chilly rain at that, as we still, as I mentioned before the break, have a little bit of shower activity going on in our eastern and southeastern counties. But of course, tonight, the other reminder is to turn those clocks back, the clocks that you need to. Of course, a lot of our phones and devices will go back automatically tonight on their own, but if you do have some of those analog clocks or the manual clocks, be sure to turn them back here before you head to bed over the next couple of hours. Daylight saving time officially ends at 2 o'clock, so we'll get that extra hour of sleep tonight. This is also a good opportunity to not only test your smoke detectors, maybe carbon monoxide detectors, and those weather radios, just to make sure everything is working properly. And of course, the benefit is, if you're able to, you get that extra hour of sleep tonight. But unfortunately, the downfall is that earlier time for the sunset. And also keep in mind the sunrise, obviously an hour difference as well. Coming up now at 6:17 tomorrow, but that sunset tomorrow evening, we'll definitely feel the effects of that as well. 4:50 for the sunset in the Evansville area. Of course, that's Central Time. And outside right now, as I mentioned, some showers still impacting areas, essentially the far eastern fringe of the tri-state along and east of Highway 231 and then down along I-165 across western Kentucky. It's much more broken and spotty out towards the west, but a little bit of heavy rain just northwest of Flora up in Clay County, Illinois. We'll put this into motion. Still largely diminishing, but we could still have some of those pockets of spotty showers overnight tonight. I think largely, though, will be dry for tomorrow, and then we'll see a gradual clearing trend. Maybe more clear skies tonight north of I-64, at least partly cloudy, but I think we're going to be stuck in the clouds areas along and south of the Ohio River. Down to the south, again, that moderate rainfall in pockets north of Hartford now, and now approaching at least the west side of Fordsville there, and moving through parts of Hancock County as well. As we move up a little bit closer, you can see south of US 60 there, just to the northwest and west of Patesville as well. So again, the last of that rain moving out of the Owensboro area, still pretty damp though, and seeing maybe some breaks in the clouds there as you see some of the cloud cover is illuminated by the city lights. That's our Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction Tower camera. The rain is still falling though down to the south in Central City. That's a live view from our Austin Homes Tower camera where you can see a much more solid overcast sky as we look out across towards the western sky there in Muhlenberg County. And here's a look at the Twin Bridges from our Kate Foppel Ford Tower camera. Traffic running smoothly. The rain has come to an end for the Evansville, Henderson, and again, largely the Owensboro areas as well. But temperatures are on their way down. We have some 30s already showing up west of the Wabash. Fairfield is at 38, and that rain that's moving through Flora, that is a cold rain, 39 right now up in Clay County. We're 45 for Evansville, Henderson, Owensboro, over to Tell City, up to Santa Claus as well, and lower 40s across western Kentucky. And I think we're going to be ranging from the upper 30s to the lower 40s by daybreak tomorrow morning. And you can see why it's colder up to the west and northwest, the clear skies over southern Illinois. So we'll see partial clearing again, mainly north and west of Evansville, with the rain coming to an end. Not a whole lot of activity, though, across much of the country, but really the bulk of the rainfall right here over the Ohio Valley. But again, this is going to move off towards the east. We'll see the clouds breaking up in areas, but largely mostly cloudy through the morning. Then we'll see decreasing clouds, so a clearing trend. And here we are, 4:30. Of course, tomorrow, that's 20 minutes away from sunset. We'll see a good amount of clearing skies, especially after the sun goes down. And with calm winds and those clear skies, it is going to get cold for Monday morning. Lows in the low to mid 30s. So it looks like maybe getting close to freezing in some rural locations. Looks like an area-wide frost, though, by Monday morning as well. So bundle up for the bus stop and the morning drive there. And then a nice recovery around 60 on Monday, and then low 60s. Possibly maybe even mid-60s by Tuesday. It looks like we'll get into the upper 60s, if not 70, through most of next week. But tonight, again, it is going to be a cold one, upper 30s to low 40s. Normal low, though, is around 41 degrees, so not too far off from where we should be. But we'll be down to 36 Monday morning, 39 Tuesday morning. And there's a look at that warming trend that gets underway all the way through next week, feeling maybe a little more like spring, especially compared to Monday morning. Those temperatures in the 30s. Looks like another round of some scattered showers and storms early Friday morning, lingering through Friday afternoon, possibly a few more of those, and lingering into Saturday as well.